foundation nice and fitty. Roll one up, yeah, things it can get tricky. Napenda komedi na mziki. Kama ni mapenzi then baby, ulinifanyia nini? Cause I really wanna get time, really wanna get time. You get know ya, like anytime fly. I could treat like I'm supposed to. If you just let me show ya, Takupa rest on my chest and my shoulders. I must have on my tele. I think him and I fell in love overnight there. Loving him since then. I must have on my tele. I think him and I fell in love overnight there. Loving him since then.
Without you by my side, I swear I'm not able to face this thing called life. I feel I'm not stable. So you are my lifeline, my only cable. Oh, my amiable.
Everything will go well. So for me, all I can wish you is all the best as you start your journey. Ups and downs shall be there, but it's part of the relationship, it's part of life, and all the best.
I'd rather look for advice from people who have been there before, people who have gone ahead of you. So seek advice from the right people. Also, there'll be challenges, a lot of them. Pray about it. I will insist on prayer like the rest, and God. Let God be the center. And then always communicate to each other. Communicate on every issue.
To find a man who wants to stay with you and live with you for the rest of his life. So first of all, thank God that he provided somebody who can be your husband. Mine is to pray that this will be a big testimony to others who might feel, does it work? Let them see it working and get confidence even in getting married. Then I don't want to talk much because you've said it all. But let me repeat. Christ, Jesus has to be the center of your marriage for you to succeed and for it to last. So prayer comes first. I'll encourage you to be yourself, not to lose yourself when children come because they are blessings. It's not a must to get a child, but I feel you will get many of them. So when they come, do not forget yourself. Don't be careless, especially with your own self-care and hygiene, because your husband will always marriage. When you see a friend to your husband wamenunua gari mzuri, don't say, unaona how vile. Just stay with your husband, make decisions together, pray for him to be that man you desire, without even him knowing what you wish, but you can also communicate where you can. Akivaa hiyo shati ya jungle green na shati na trouser ya orange, you can help him. You can work together, okay? I wish you the very best. We'll be there to celebrate you during your wedding. All the best. Thank you.
Good evening. Mimi bado sijaolewa, so sina advice mingi. But I wish you the very best. I believe marriage is work. Go and make it work. All the best. Congratulations.
Awesome. To echo something that Chappie said, and then I add one more thing. She said be in a community. Be in a community of like-minded people that you can share with and have your tribe. Your tribe is those friends that you can hang out with, that you can be yourself around. Useme sasa mimi nimeolewa sitaki marafiki. My husband is my friend. You see? You need, I like your, what's the name of your group? Zarina. Yes, that's her tribe. That's her girl's thing. Have your thing. Have your own tribe. It keeps people sane. It keeps you sober when you talk. When you meet, you talk. You feel nice. You feel like a little girl again. So have your tribe. Just the way she said it. And then the other thing is be your husband's friend. I know miaka ikienda ikiongezeka, kunafikanga mahali conversation is all about responsibilities, children, nini, but be each other's friend. At least I've noticed when times are hard, that friendship helps. Because now I stop looking at you or getting angry at you because you've done this and this. I remember you're also my friend. And then it becomes, sometimes you just hang out as friends. I mean, you're my friend. You don't only to mwenye ni rafiki yako to, just your friend. You're home, you call, you do this. Apart from me, lovey-dovey and everything, honeymooning, just be this person's friend. Cultivate it over years. You'll find that this person has become your friend. Yeah, that's all from me. Carol.
Thank you for the good words of advice. For me, Angie, I will just remind you that marriage is about prayer. You need to pray, pray, pray. Every day if you can, pray. And let God be your cheerleader. If what you're doing to Oscar, you are not comfortable doing it elsewhere, because it's only God who will be seeing the two of you. Vile unamfanya, vile unamtesa, vile una... Please, if you know God is not happy with what you are thinking about doing, don't do. Don't do because he did to you. Just do because God is happy with what you're doing to him, and pray. Marriage is about humility and submission. Please humble yourself, submit. It has never broken any woman's bone. You just submit and you live happily. You just be humble and you live happily. You have come together because of love. Before you do anything, always remember, if he didn't love you, you didn't love him, you wouldn't be together. So do everything because of love. Learn problem-solving skills. I can tell you problems will be there. People are just talking about marriage, wedding, but trouble. And I know most of us here can agree. There are so many challenges. There are some personality traits, things that you had never thought that, oh my God, this day would come. I would see my husband like this. I would be married in a family like this. They will come. But the way you learn problem solving, I don't know what IT you learn. In my curriculum, or rather where we studied, there is a chapter about management, just how you relate with people, how you manage people. And so just from the book, employ your problem-solving skills in your marriage, soberness, just calmly and solve problems, because they will be there, and there will be many. Not all of them will be big, not all of them will be small, but they will be there. And it is an everyday challenge. But I think it is what keeps marriages alive. So troubles, tu vitu kidogo kidogo. We uliacha kiatu, we hukuchukua mavuli, we just small problems. Sijui chakula hujanunua nyama, hii nyumba sijui, you know, just small things. Please learn perfect problem solving skills. This time when you just get married, you are free. Just take a book and read about problem solving skills. Please mark and direct your boundaries, especially with your husband. Do you all agree? Kuna, yeah, we are besties, you are my happy, you are, but kuna ile place yenye hapana. Mark your boundaries, and you are going to mark them immediately after the wedding. Marriage is a life of service. Be ready to serve one another. Your life...
And you can say your name. You don't have to tell us your age. Of course, you're the bride. Yeah, just introduce yourself. Tell us how long you've known Angela for. I mean,
Okay.
Oscar, sorry. Sawa. And then we'll continue.
Good evening. My name is Angela Waini Chengo, bride to be married to Oscar. I have known him for many years. I don't want to quote the number because I might miss what you want to do. But many years, like 10 years or so. Yeah. So I believe this is what I was working hard for.
That is good. So if you say 10 years, I believe you should get all these questions right. Unless those 10 years ilikuwa tu za vibes.
Nijitetee kwanza ama?
Kujitetea. Ilikuwa tu za vibes. Wewe ulikuwa unangoja tu kuolewa. You didn't even take time to learn more about Oscar. So we need to know how well you know your husband to be. Ama unahitaji another 10 years. Okay. So
Tajaribu.
what's Oscar's favorite meal?
I will. I think chapati and beans or beef. Am I right?
You got it right. Ni chapati, hajasema stew.
Oh,
so,
sawa.
chapati utapika.
Marriage
Chapati utapika.
Sideke maji.
Pika chapo Angela by the way.
Angela is the best cook in one water.
Oh, but you guys can have some more time. Wow, Angela. An Oscar is lucky. Yeah. So what is his dream vacation destination?
Well, with reality inaenda ikichange, hata sijui tuko wapi saa hii.
Just say as many as you. I'll tell you when you get it right.
When I get it right. Wow, I'm about to embarrass myself. So nipe hints.
Siwezi kupea hints.
Okay.
Oscar ni wako. Mimi hata mimi sikuwa najua. I'm just reading. You say. Then maybe you can mention as many as possible.
Ni mingi sasa hata nitakula baadaye. Very tense. Sasa kwenye maji. I would say if it's in Kenya, Malindi.
Continue. It's not in Kenya.
Okay. If not in Kenya, Zanzibar. Wow. You're dreaming big.
Hatujakuuliza zako.
Oh, niache kusema zangu. Well, Maldives. Maldives. Asijui hiyo. Ingine. I'm really overthinking.
Nimeshakwambia it's not in Kenya.
Ooh. Dubai. What? With all the confidence. Malaysia. Hapo nikaa na guess.
10 years. 10 years.
Si nimekwambia zinaenda zikichange.
Sema zote za kila mwaka.
Siwezi kumbuka zote.
Israel.
Israel.
Namba hiyo ni ya leo.
Ni kama nishaisikia.
How does he like his tea or coffee? With sugar, without sugar?
With sugar.
If you want 10 million today, what's the first thing you'd spend it on?
Me.
Where to ponge to siponge? That's what you think. Hey, you're shocked.
Umesema nisi overthink.
It's not you.
Okay. His family. Getting a house. Okay. Buying a car. Buying a car? No. Oh, not me. Ooh.
Umekataa?
Acha nijitetee kwanza.
Jitetee.
Once you know someone for so long, from hizo lavidavi to reality, vitu different. Very different,
Anasema ata invest.
Na si I am an investment.
I
am.
I'm sure I'm investment in Angela.
But haja clarify. So I was right.
Celebrity crush?
Ana.
Wenda celeb.
Why wewe?
Unajua zingekuwa 1 2 hizi ndizo vitu tungekuwa tunaongelea daily. So okay, tutaanza tena.
Okay, kuna mwenye ameandikwa hapa. Hey, I hope it's controversial. Me, I'm just do not shoot the message.
Hiyo utaniambia after.
Sasa unajua ameandika first name. So I don't know. You don't know anyone known.
Hiyo utaniambia baadaye.
Ameandikwa tu Joanne.
Joanne. Who is Joanne?
Inaweza kuwa ni Johanna. Sasa Johanna. Ama Johanna.
Okay. Huyo sijaimsikia.
Uandike mahali si.
Noting down. Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know anyone. Most used phrase or expression?
Wait. Tea for tough.
Hiyo nitasema tu yes because alisema ana.
Okay.
Okay.
At least.
One thing that he can never leave the house without?
Wallet.
Okay, you umepata. I think it's all men. Yes. Well, do you remember what he was wearing on your first date?
No.
Alisema ni kitambo.
I can't remember.
But when was your first? Mlianza kudate when? Okay, hiyo nimeongeza iko hapa.
2014.
Wow. Okay. That is a long time ago. So this one I understand.
Yeah.
What's one house chore he absolutely hates doing?
Washing the house. It's not that one?
Where? Utabidi umejua because utaenda mwambia afanye hiyo na apendi.
Dishes kweli?
Ameandika actually dishes.
Hiyo sijaiambiwa.
Ulikuwa unangoja ufike umwambie nioshe vyombo.
Now I know.
Now you know.
Now I know.
Hidden talent.
Kuimba.
Oh, una guess.
Oh my God. You see, I knew these questions would come and I would fail them.
I would try.
Okay. Hidden talent. Sijui hiyo.
Umekataa?
I don't want to embarrass myself anymore.
Teaching.
Oh, sure. For sure.
Favorite movie or TV series? All time favorite.
Yes, some soap. I don't remember the name. Is it a soap? Movie. Not a soap. A movie.
It's a series. It's a movie. No, it's a movie. It's a movie.
Na wewe mbona unazijua?
Ni movie. Actually ni movie. Jibu swali.
Movie. Movie. It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie.
I don't know.
A movie is to watch in campus.
Siwezi kumbuka.
Like you put effort basi.
Tukiwa campus.
The Bold and the Beauty. Ni movie. Game of Thrones is really the movie.
Hizo za Wahindi ama gani? Acha ibaki tu hapo.
Huyu na sasa amekaza kukumbuka. Shoe size
40. 39 40.
Who is more likely to apologize first after an argument?
Him.
Do not apologize.
No, most likely to.
Okay. Ama yeye ndiye anakukosea sana. Anyway.
Well.
Favorite football team?
Chelsea.
That one you know. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Dubai. Bado ni Israel ama ni wapi?
Wewe utaachwa nini? Utaenda Dubai peke yako.
Hazijaisha?
Utajibu hiyo.
Sijajibu hiyo. Si Israel ama? It's not there.
Ameandika Kenya. Wow. So, where?
I am stuck here with you. I will.
What kind of music does he enjoy most?
Reggae. Hajaandika hiyo?
Okay, mimi nimeandika hapa sijui ni gani hii.
Okay.
Na si reggae.
Ameandika nini? Bongo.
Benga.
Oh.
Benga is what?
Kikamba. Sinize Kikamba.
Hey. Okay. Okay, I didn't know. His biggest achievement so far? You. Angela, by by the way, hapa hauko kwa hizi answers.
Okay.
Biggest achievements so far.
Nasi mimi. Wow. Ina relate to me?
No.
No? Having a house?
No. Relates to his own life.
To his own life. Wow.
Isha happen.
Isha happen.
Kitu isha happen.
I mean, I stick to me.
Oh, you stick to our policies. Getting a degree.
Wow.
What
Okay.
nickname does he call you? Ruka hiyo.
Wacha tuache hiyo.
Ameandika tu Angie. Ama hakuwa anataka kudisclose. What does he usually do to cheer you up? Nami hiyo najua mpaka nimeona evidence kwa nyumba.
Umeona evidence kwa nyumba?
Hey. Really?
Taking me out, buying me gifts, flowers.
Flowers. Yeah. Nimeona mpaka mko na maua kwa dustbin. Inamaanisha zimekuwa zikipita.
Well,
Okay. Nyama choma and pizza, which one would you choose?
nyama choma.
Nashakisha. Kuna mtu anachukua pizza wa nyama choma. Anyway. What is one thing he loves most about you?
Okay. That I love him, that I support him. None of those.
Na kizungu kimeandikwa hapa.
Na nitajua kweli.
Nikwambie. Ameandika her resolute nature. Whatever that means. I think he only knows, yeah? But now you know.
Yeah, now I know.
Okay. Well, the moment you have all... Okay, this is a moment for Angie. At least tomorrow, you're not doing badly. 10 years, you're doing well. So...
And made sure that it was written. I wish that you can read them over and over, because I believe that marriage is very beautiful, extremely. So let me give you a copy.
She was careful, no?
Yeah. I was unable to staple. Just have that for you. What is this one too?
I feel like introducing Lynette Mwende once more. Let me just introduce her. Yeah, we are all, I know most of you, and I know we are all professionals, right? Yeah, so it is, we carry our professionalism in our houses, in our chamas, in our social groups. So Lynette has a bachelor's in nursing, a master in nursing education, and we met in campus, as I said. But above all, she's called Mama Mwendoa. She's married in Cumberland by a nice gentleman called Fred Musyoki. So she's Lynette Kirui Musyoki. She's my friend. She was married, I think, 2 years or 3 after me. So hapa ni kama ni mimi mwenyewe kabisa kwa ndoa. Since I met my husband, this is our 20th year or 19, if I'm not wrong. And since I got married, this is our 15th year. Yeah, so Lynn, you're most welcome. Thank you. I like the way we are. We represent the country, we represent, different universities, different places of work, all industries, I think, for the field that I know. And I am happy to have you, Lynette. We are looking forward to hear the words of wisdom that you're prepared for us. I'm sure, as we all said, we get a certificate, then we go into marriage, as opposed to those professional things that we have talked. I know most of us would have done the talk. There are so many of us who are able to do the talk. So there is we didn't have any reason for choosing Lynette per se, but she was the most what do I say,
Available.
suited to speak today, because our dear mother was not able to come, Eunice, and when she confirmed that she was not able to attend, I spoke to Lynette and she agreed. So Lynette, you're most welcome. I didn't want to go into so much details, but at least now you know her. She's mother of 2, married for 12 years. Our anniversary is usually in December. Karibu sana.
Asante. With that very, detailed introduction, you all of a sudden feel a lot of anxiety. But this session is actually supposed to be very relaxed, just the way the rest have been. So, most of us here are married. They have a wealth of experience, and I know they will resonate with most of the items that I have listed here. But let me take the chance to just take you through it. A few things that I have learned over time, and of course, with the help of God and reading the Word of God, I think I have really grown over the last 12 years. So I sincerely feel so humbled that I can sit here to advise you, Angie, today. So first, marriage is God's own project. Did you know that? It's not our own. He's the one who made it, and therefore he has his own rules on how he wants it to be done. We participate actually on choice. That's why the Bible has given us an opportunity. If you want to be single, you can be single. If you want to be married, you can be married. So it's actually a choice that we make as individuals. And so when you make this choice, please make the choice with information that God actually started it. And imagine he has rules for it. So do it according to God's rules, and trust me, it will be excellent. The other thing is, this know-how should inform our reason for choosing to be married and the arrival of that one particular person that you make. Imagine you chose Oscar among so many others. Yeah? There are so many people who admired you maybe. But maybe ulipitia hivi ukaona and you just had to settle on him. So during this premarital state, we seek to ascertain that this is the person that actually God assigned me. It can be through personal prayer, fasting. In that way, you give an opportunity to God to make it clear for you exactly what kind of role he wants you to achieve in that marriage. Okay? So I want to ask the question, what is the one thing about Oscar that sealed the deal? One, just one. Determination. Wow. So there's some determination that attracted you to him. That is really great. Knowing that this person came from God for you to this marriage will help you to solve so many challenges that you will experience in the marriage. It will adjust your attitude to look at him in a totally different perspective. He will no longer be just any other person. Imagine he came from God for you as a gift. Yeah? So we therefore do not begin solving problems in marriage by starting a blame game. No. First, you look at the mistake, and then you will not go towards thinking, oh, I made the choice for wrong person, I was bewitched, oh, this thing was not even never to start. People can say every sort of things when things are going wrong, right? But these are challenges that you need to look at them in a positive way. So by knowing that God first gave you this person, you will never look at them and think, I was bewitched. Yeah? Or you will think, I made a wrong choice. No. You will look at that challenge positively. So in such a situation, you will begin solving the problem by asking, what did I do? What can I do to make this marriage survive? Most of the time, the tendency is about, what did he do? So shift it to yourself. What did I do? Because you have the power. Choose to resolve it from your side
and he will resolve it automatically from his side. So knowing that God ordained the relationship rules out the possibility of even imagining that the relationship was not meant to be or is doomed in the first place. So acknowledge God in your union and everything else will fall into place. So it also rules out the ideas of divorce. Just know that God brought this gentleman and you also were brought there. I don't believe that people are just they just meet randomly. There's nothing called random. God actually meant that you two meet, and that's why we're here today. So I want to ask another question. Why are you getting married? Why do people get married? Great. It's something good to desire. And we are happy for you for that. As you walk into this marriage, I want to advise you to ask God to go ahead of you and accomplish his particular exact plan that he had in mind when he brought the two of you together. That is the most important thing, because God had a plan. So during your devotion, strive to understand what exactly did you want us to achieve in this marriage, because every marriage has a purpose. Just like every individual who's come to this world, God has instilled in them a particular purpose. And for everyone who is keen, they will identify that. There are those who are called to serve the community. There are those who are called to, let's say, what do you call, like they have, maybe your marriage is gifted in a way you can, you know, advise other couples, you can run a program, you know, stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. There is a bigger goal to everyone, and even to a marriage. So it's not just a union. I want to speak to you about God's place in a marriage. God is central and supreme in every marriage, just the way I began by saying, and he is actually the glue that holds people together. So God ought to be the point of reference in all your challenges and even the crisis. Whether you are happy or you're in a crisis, God is supposed to be the center of it, as opposed to maybe personal views, traditional. You know, there are people who tend to go the traditional way when there are challenges. Sorry to say, but most men do. They will tell you, oh, in my culture, oh, you know, in my community, oh, siju. Most of them actually slide to that side whenever there are challenges. And they will tell you there is a place for a woman in our community. But think about it. It's only God who made this marriage. It's not a community affair. So don't buy those kind of views. Strive to go to God whenever you have challenges, whenever you have a crisis. It's only God who actually will solve it better. And he's not biased, by the way. So there is a famous wall hanging I've seen almost in many homes. It says, a family that prays together stays together. I don't know whether you saw it in your homes. Ilikuwa kwetu. It is so true that no matter the state of the feeling towards each other, hata kama mmekasirika style gani, please go to church and go and pray. Pray at home, pray at church. She mentioned about having a community. I want to be biased and say, have a community of believers. People of the same faith who believe in marriage, who believe in family. So those people will support you a big deal, and you surely will do well. Yeah, so one other thing is religion is the second strongest bond after biology. Did you know that? People have killed because of religion. Isn't that true? We've had a Shakahola massacre happening here. That was basic religion. Imagine. So people can go extreme when it comes to religion. So make sure, even in your spiritual life, religious life, you're in tandem. You're connecting. Do not leave your spouse behind.
You're growing spiritually. You're fasting in church and he's sleeping at home. By all means, just take baby steps if he's slow. Go with him slowly. Reduce your pace and walk with him. Someone who is left behind will always pull you back. Yeah? So don't let him also, I'll say through Bible study and devotion, choose spiritual growth with your partner. That way, you don't let your spouse to go to the extremes. There are people who go for a crusade and they wake up and they come home and tell you things. All of a sudden you're being told, from tomorrow, nikuone marinda iko hapa. Hii nywele yako utanyoa. You let your spouse have, he's all over the place. Work together. That way, even if you decide kutoka kesho unavaa marinda refu, it is okay, you're in tandem. You're walking the same path. Don't leave him behind. Just by deciding to get married, this decision that you have made has instantly put you on the devil's radar. Instantly. Please be prepared. The devil is not smiley when it comes to marriages that smile and look great. That's why many people will tell you marriages are a war zone. They are, right? I'm telling you, the devil is very, very busy scheming and just analyzing where he will start. He will find a loophole somewhere and make it a big deal. Please do not give him a chance. Be very aware. Choose a spiritual life that builds you every single day. So God has given your man the job to be the high priest of your house. His role is to ensure that the family is connected to God. The wife is supposed to support the man. She said that some men have the laxity, right? Wanakuanga wamekaa hivi, wewe ndio unafurugana na maombi nyumbani. So, there is one thing that you will have to realize. As we started, I said the Bible gives us a choice to get married or not. You can choose to be single or to get married. Most ladies don't realize that they have the powers when you're single. And surely, if you want to enjoy the freedom and everything about being a girl, you choose singleness. In the arrangement of marriage which God made, by accepting to marry him, you officially choose him as your leader. It is the bitter truth. It is true. It is not a lie. So this basically ends the question of whose decision is final in this house. You cannot be twisting your head. The unfortunate bit. So you must choose someone whose decisions, whose leadership you can trust. Please, if you do not trust that man, do not even try. And to any single here, if you feel that you don't trust this man's decision, a single doubt, just drop it. Reason being, this person is going to make decisions for your house. And guess what? The society and God actually expects you to respect that authority of his leadership. We will not question the society. You will not even question God. That is his way of doing things. In every organization, there has to be a leader. Think about it. When we had, what do we call, Kibaki's second term, 50-50 power sharing deal, Raila kept complaining about nusu mkeka because he was not given a choice to make some decisions. There are some things he was given to do, others he was not, right? So that tells you, in every institution, there has to be a leader. And he is the one actually who makes the decisions. It doesn't matter how bad they are. Sometimes we have to stick by the decisions that that particular leader has done. It's the same thing in a home setup. So first, before I go into family roles, let me ask you one question. Just one. What plans do you have for a family worship? What plans? Have you thought about it? You have. You don't need to answer it, but I want you to keep it in mind. You must at least have a plan for a family worship. Remember, your husband is the same priest. He's the priest, he's the head of that home. Sometimes I know they can, wataweza tulia they are not so much at speed the way you would wish. But then, that calls for a lot of patience. I will not tell you take over. This is God's plan. So, one of the things, according to the Bible, is the biggest temptation of a woman is to want to take over family leadership. We see this in Genesis chapter 3, verse 6. What does it say? Eve gave up Abraham the forbidden fruit, right? Imagine he took charge. Aliona tu jamaa hajaona hii fruit ni tamu. And she just went ahead, picked it, she ate it, and then she gave. And the guy took it up. Just like that. Then in Genesis 3 verse 17, Adam is cursed for listening to his wife. What does that mean? It's for failing to show leadership. So he didn't show leadership, and then he got cursed for that. So God does not take it kindly when a man fails to show leadership. Sometimes I say when God chooses a president, like the one we have right now, or when someone has been called to be a bishop, a pastor, or so and so, sometimes they make mistakes, right? I see people sometimes throwing words on them and saying stuff to them, but ask yourself, who actually gave them the role? See, it's God. It's God who called them. It applies the same case here. This man was actually given the role by God. I will not complain. I will sit here and wait for God to work on you. That is how it should be. Like, don't find yourself blaming him and saying stuff on him. That is his role. He actually is very much answerable to God for failing to show leadership. And failing to show leadership has consequences. That is something that I realize that most men don't realize, the heaviness of the responsibility given to them. So time may come, truly, when you feel and know and even have evidence that your husband is underperforming in every sense of the word when it comes to leadership. And you'll be tempted to take over and lead. How? You'll be nagging all over the place, pestering, threatening. You will actually get there. But remember, the man is the head of the family. And that means he accepts credit and even liability of that home. He will provide leadership in all matters in consultation with you. And even when he doesn't consult, let him make the decisions. Because remember, in Genesis 3 verse 17, the way I said, Adam was cursed for abdicating his responsibility to the woman. No matter if he fails to make the right decisions, please don't get into the mix and bear the consequences together. You know, I say, when my man is making a wrong move, I will not join him there. No, if he's stealing, will I go steal? No, I will not steal. In fact, I will detach properly. And I make it clear that I do not buy that. So that when consequences come, you learn from them and you know I told you. Okay? So this part of taking up the responsibility where he is supposed to be doing, please don't find yourself there. Instead, ask God to give you peace that surpasses all human understanding, to overlook, to just look and walk away. Okay? Yes, so I have one question for you. What do you do when he doesn't consult you? The guy has gone bought land, he's written his name on it, your name is not there. He didn't even tell you. Yeah, something to think about. But when he hasn't consulted you, you don't need to pick a fight. You can always take time to address the issue quite later when the things have gone down. Speak without pain. Speak with fluency and straight to the people will hear you better when you're not ranting and complaining. When you speak clearly with what you actually intend to say, it will be heard. And don't wait for a point when maybe, at that point when you just realize and you're very mad, yeah? Just calm down. Wait for an opportunity and raise it and say you really did not feel appreciated and you'd wish that things are done differently the next time. I have another question. What do you do when he makes a mistake in private or in public? Particularly public. What do you do? This one I'm leaving to the audience to give me answers. Even me, I don't know.
It depends on the magnitude of the mistake.
You are not to correct him
In public, yeah, but there are
if
some.
it's very burning, you call him aside. You don't. Do not correct him. You're which is the best one? You're doing something to his ego and self-esteem.
Yeah.
The no goes on.
Okay, that's public. What about private? You're together in the house and he has really made a mistake, which is open, you can see, but the good thing is that it's the two of you. How do you address it?
With a kind language, you can maybe confirm, does he understand what he has just done? And maybe you correct him with kindness. I think it is easier in private than the public one.
But you're angry, do not address it silently. Tulia kwanza, enda ukunywe maji. Squeeze juice. You have you need to get a juicer. You go and squeeze the emotions. Unafinya lemon, unakuja na lemonade, unamwekea hapo, alafu sasa unaongea. Yeah, please take your time because words cannot be taken back.
Yeah.
Once you utter them, tomorrow you'll be very, you'll regret what you said. Take your time. Nunua ndimu na machungwa za
Yes.
Yeah, so you're in public. Amefanya makosa and then you give him eye ya kumcorrectisha. You're not his mother.
Yes.
Yeah, you just look away.
Hata kama unadanganya watu, unaacha anamaliza kuwadanganya. Hata anajifanya ni kama unashika simu alafu unamwambia. Kama unaenda naambia please stop it.
Okay. Thank you very much. You have done extremely well. I have just one comment for the public. You know, there are mistakes that come to the public eye. For example, your husband has been involved in a very bad corruption deal that has come to the limelight and the public knows. And they know you are the wife. Yeah? That's a public mistake. One thing is, do not defend. Just leave it at that. Whenever people confront you to say 1, 2, 3, and 4, oh, your husband that, just tell them everyone makes mistake and go away. Don't defend, because by defending, you could add salt to injury. What you do not know, just leave it at that. Private. I was reading a book, what was the name of the book? It's called, I don't remember, but I'll check it up. That book says, when correcting a man, please say it once and you're done. Don't say it and then, as in, look for good time where you can actually speak about that issue. No matter how many times it recurs, address it once and address it in full. Make it detailed and say everything that you have to say, but make it once and it's done. From there, if it's repeated, overlook. Very soon it will sink. Psychology has confirmed that men actually grow slower than ladies. Some of these things you assume as common sense are not. So when you pass a message, let it go. Just let them digest slowly. Don't think that they are running with the same pace as us. We are not the same. It's true. I had one last one. What do you do? What do you do when he under? Let him listen. I really want, I said, I shared a copy because I really wanted your spouse to be able to have a copy of what we have read today. I wish that he can also learn something because it will take two of you to make that home. So I wish he can borrow a leave, right? Exactly. So what do you do when he has underperformed? He's underperforming with decision making, leadership. You are in a confused home. From experience, Monica, what have you done?
When he has failed,
He's failed to show leadership.
there are things I just take it to the Lord in prayer. I tell God, make it be that man who will lead me. Because even if I go address it and he's not able to lead, he will only feel more like a failure. I take it to the Lord in prayer.
Amen.
Yes, that is first.
Yes.
Second, I'll try and pull him up. Like I can suggest him. It's a very good environment. I'll suggest, not directly, not telling him that he's failing. Do this. It depends on what exactly he has failed in. There are those that you cannot. You can only pray.
Thank you. So there are matters that will require simply prayer and full stop. You will never even talk about them. You will pray and leave it at that. There are those and accept it.
This is the Omu husband.
Yes.
And I chose for myself.
Yes.
And here we are.
Yes. So those ones there are those that you can give a suggestion. And remember, by the way, it's a suggestion. Ooh, it's quite a hard pill to swallow. But it is a suggestion you will give. Whether it's taken or not, yeah, is another question. But just give a suggestion and leave it at that. Most of them actually go process it, and they adopt. Some of them actually shoot it down just for the sake of shooting it because it's you who said. So even the weakest and the most useless men will perform beyond anyone's expectations if they get unconditional support and encouragement from his wife. The only people who can turn men around is, what do we say? It's us. You can play your cards right. Just be the sweet you have been. Be the person that you have always been. Don't change and become something else. Be gentle as you are. Trust me, that man will remain the same. But the moment you go a notch higher and you start nagging around, pushing, pestering and stuff, they lose it. No matter their weaknesses, no matter how they are underperforming, just be supportive, show them unconditional love and support, and encourage them to do better. They will surely perform beyond your expectations. So men consciously and unconsciously become dangerous to the family if they are not given support. In Genesis 3 verse 12, Adam betrays the wife and brings a conflict or a crisis. You know what he said? It was this woman you gave me. Yeah. Because the woman took lead. So he felt, sasa mimi niko hapa. Men who feel like they have been put down, they are not given an opportunity to lead, they actually become dangerous. Not if some of them are not even aware. They are very unconscious. So a man who is not supported will betray his wife and children through alcoholism, for example, adultery, violence. And I've just remembered, violence doesn't have to be physical violence. Violence can be verbal violence, emotional violence. List them all. Men can be anything. So when they do that, they are simply searching for a place they can be trusted as leaders or heads. So when they find this, there are men who cannot handle strong women who perform and they are go-getters and they are going places. As a result, they shrink. And especially those who start humble and then they grow and the woman grows beyond them. They start being dangerous to their own. So the role of a woman is to submit to the person she has chosen to love. Note that submission actually it is love that comes before submission. That is in the book of Ephesians 5, verse 22 to 23. It talks about a husband is commanded to love and sacrifice for their wives. And then the wives are commanded to submit and respect. I see many men like this verse a lot. They show up and discuss it and they feel all over, they can walk on heels on it. But they forget there is love and sacrifice. That is part A of that verse. Part B is submission. So which one comes first? Love and sacrifice. By all means, any woman who is loved and sacrificed for will submit. So I wish that your man can realize that bit. We are not hard to deal with, by the way. We are very easy beings. Just love correctly, sacrifice a little, and we are thrown away. We will submit. Just ask. Yeah? So the role of the woman is to submit to one whom she loves. Not that love comes before the submission. She submits to the leader she chooses for her family, not to any other man, but the one she has chosen. Many men out here like to speak about this verse, and they think that they can brush it over every woman in the world. Little do they know, God actually meant one human being, not even your father. The leader you choose for your home is the only person you submit to. So not even your brother, even older, sijui uncle, sijui nonsense, those things don't exist. It's only your man. You only submit to that man that you have chosen to be the head of your family. So any other person becomes irrelevant. Do not be pressed by this verse. Anyone who speaks and says this and says that, tell them, I know it. This submission is only to a husband, nobody else. So I know God was very fair to me because first he said, love me, sacrifice, and then I will submit and respect you. So I know that, first I forgot to say that in Colossians 3, verse 18 to 19, wives are commanded to submit as befitting to the Lord, and husbands commanded to love their wives and not be harsh to them. A woman thrives best in circumstances where she is loved unconditionally by a man and shown leadership all the time. Isn't that true? Yeah, those who are married know for a fact that if someone cares for you unconditionally, and they are taking decisions in the right place, telling you we have to invest here, we are heading this way. Someone who shows you direction, will you disrespect them? By all means, you can't. Women thrive in situations like that. So even the worst and the evil of all women can be tamed by just a dazzle of consistent, unconditional love and leadership. So to the gentleman who is over there, any woman you realize ni mbaya aje, if they are shown love, unconditional love and leadership, they are transformed. So one question for you, Angie. What do you think is your role in your family? your new family. Have you thought about it? I challenge you to think through it. We have spoken here about utensils. There are a number of things that require your hand. It takes a woman to make a home. That man lives in his own house. The moment you join him is when it becomes a family. There are so many things that you walk into that home with, including blessings and favor. I want to say something about communication, just a little. Communication is the key to emotional closeness. It's in the book called Searching for Intimacy in Marriage. It says that communication is the key to emotional closeness. If you want to be emotionally connected to your spouse, keep the lines of communication clear all through. Speak no matter how hard things are. Angel, think about the many hours. I don't know, these 10 years, sijui mmekuwa mkiongea kwa simu for how long hivi? I know it is lazima yani hiyo simu imekula airtime proper. Safaricom made some good money. It cannot be that now, after the wedding day, communication imeisha. No way. It has to continue. And one thing about communication, there is listening, there is feedback. I don't remember the other one. I think feedback, listening. Listening is key first. And communication can actually be learned. You can learn to communicate better. You can read resources on how to communicate better, how to articulate your issues. There are so many resources there that can help you to become better with communication. One thing is, it is impossible not to communicate. Silence is communication. So when you're doing silent treatments, by the way you're communicating and you're being dishonest because you're not expressing yourself and you expect your partner to be an angel and understand what exactly is inside your mind. It's a form of dishonesty. And it's a communication, imagine. So don't be dishonest. Just make it clear, speak, let your words be known. Say everything that you have to say. And then listen, or listening is part of communication. Also be a good listener. Don't just talk. Take time to also listen to what he has to say. And before you give feedback, please digest it slowly, because you will not take it back. So words spoken cannot go back, but they will remain there forever. Kwanza with us here, sisi tuna recordingi vibaya sana. We can tell you the date, what you said, exactly and where. And the hour. Yeah. Ladies have a great memory. So I pray that your gentleman will be very cautious with speech, that he will choose his words, be polite, try as much as possible to speak after thinking. Always find time in your daily routine to at least catch up and solve problems. Don't pile things. Hata kama mtu alirusha socks asubuhi na akaacha kwa mlango na umekasirika, calm down and tell him, hii socks by the way ni bo. Don't let the socks issue stay there. Kesho akuje aache loo chafu. And then what are the other issues? I don't remember. Nakumbuka tu toothpaste carelessly. Alafu mtu anaamka anarusha blanketi and he was the last one and he goes. You left to work, you only to find your bedroom messy. Those small issues can pile up and become a big deal. If you can, solve them one by one. One thing that helped me in my marriage is a policy that we agreed, that nikikukosea, make sure umeniambia leo before tulale. If you don't tell me, consider it forgiven. So ukiamka asubuhi ulinisamea na maisha kasonge. Make sure you tell me, kama nimekukosea, before nianze kulala niambie boss, leo I'm not happy, me hata nimekasirika. You know, I have expressed myself, I've said everything. But if I swallow it and I don't say, by morning I should wear a smile and move on with life. I have forgiven him. From my own experience, we didn't solve many issues, by the way. See, at every night tulikuwa tunaongelea vile sijui I forgave him I don't know how many times. And I think it helps you to look at him differently. You know, you realize that, oh my goodness, do you know how many times God forgives me? How many times? You can't even count. It suddenly dawns on you that Aki, God is too merciful on me. I did 1, 2, 3. So why can't I even forgive this one? Sumsamee tu na usonge. That is it. I feel it really helped me and made me to take whatever challenges that we had positively and even forgive so many times that he improved and became better. One question for you though. How do you plan to express your best and your worst feelings to your partner? Yeah. Digest it. Ata abdicate kupika. Sema kila mtu ajipikie kwa hii nyumba. Yes. Chapo. Yes. Yeah. So, no matter how mad you are, I'll give you my personal experience. I think for many years, I don't know how to fight. I don't know how to throw words when someone is shouting. I shut down completely. No words come out. So if someone starts, I am still not knowing what to do. So initially in our marriage, he would speak so many things and I don't know what to say. So I'd walk away. And it translated that to rudeness. For me, I just didn't want to get into the commotion. But for him, it was rudeness. How dare you walk out on me? So if he did not express it the way he understood it, I would have carried on for the longest. Mimi ningekuwa tu natoka naishia kwa sababu sitaki kufight. But now slowly I realized it's a form of rudeness. And I told him, now you see when I walk away, it's because I don't want to throw words. I don't know what to say. What will I say? You are shouting, I can't shout. So the communication helped us to realize how the other person was thinking or interpreting. So please, don't interpret it by your own way. Ufikirie, huyu ananitusi. By the way, they would have meant the best. Maybe hata wana, yani they are up to the best. They mean every good for you. Saa hiyo umekach. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right. I think I'm almost done here. What else have I left? Oh yeah. There's one thing that money issues. I really like to say something about that. Money is emotive, as they say. But I also say it's the oil of life. It's what makes life move. When you have money, life is beautiful. You can access stuff, you can invest, you can go places, you can travel the world, you can wear every fashion. But money can also be to the negative side. In marriage, money is just a necessity for our daily operations and to invest for the future, to care for the children. And it should be viewed as simple as that. People have used money as a source of power to manipulate the other one and to show who is boss, right? Yeah, women get money and they become something else. They become the boss lady and they twist the spouse and do so many things. I want to recommend that there should be no situation in your marriage, maybe where you have to cash starve your spouse because maybe he did something wrong or there was a problem at home. Let the money be as simple as running operations. If you need something, you can get it. Let it be accessible to everyone. Let money not be a bargain, but let the love be. Let love be the one that you're bargaining for. the one with most money is the person who should have more responsibilities. And that is just how it is. Isn't it true? Yeah. And the other person shouldn't feel as if they are contributing nothing, or the other one is feeling I'm the one who runs the show. It's something that must be discussed between the two of you. And if there's someone who doesn't earn or earns less, it should be open to them to know that their earning less is actually inconsequential. It doesn't affect anything, and that they have access to the resources that we have. This is a family resource. Because you know what? God blesses people. He's the source of this money. Tomorrow you have. Today I don't have. But who knows? Tomorrow I could have, right? So these resources should be used for the family and not stuff the other person because of maybe a stage or a season in life. All income is best put at the table, budgeted for routinely. But also, each partner should be given at least a leeway to do something with their own money. So I don't expect Angie to show up here and say, leta pesa mezani. We gawa hivi, and nobody, the one who has worked, has nothing else remaining. Like, please, don't budget everything until nobody has anything to even buy tea for someone. Or you see something along the way and you want to buy and you can't buy because your spouse has restricted you on a budget. Let it be free. I mean, as I said, money is, count it as a simple thing that helps us around in our home. The moment you view it like that, it will never be a symbol of pride, a lot of power and stuff like that. Let everyone have the ability to access that money. I'll challenge you as a Christian that as Christians, we put God first. We give tithe, and trust me, it's more like, it's an act of faith where you know that God has given me this. He's the source of these things that we have. Just imagine someone has given you. Why don't you give them? So give tithe, give an offering. Trust me, God will bless you. You will never lack anything. One question for you. Who in your family will be doing the budget? Think about it. The other thing is, will you have a joint account or a separate account? Is it important? Does it matter? Maybe it does, but it's something that you should discuss as you walk into this marriage. The other thing I wanted to say something small about is marriage conflicts. Caro had said something about that. And I just wanted to highlight that, you know, we come from different worldviews. Women are different from men. And so you will have so many challenges. They say men are coming from where? Is it Jupiter? And women come from Pluto or something like that. We think differently. We reason differently. They are so different, but they'll tell you we are simple. For you, it is not simple. It will be very complicated. And because of that, you'll always have conflict. Conflict doesn't mean that you are not meant to be together. It simply means that there are signs of normal adjustments to each other. You're different beings, so you're basically adjusting to each other. Point is, please solve your conflicts as they come. There are some ineffective ways of solving conflicts, like criticism. Please don't criticize your man. Don't just keep criticizing him. He does this. Oh, you never even do better. Oh, you always, yeah? Just address the issue. Look at the problem. Don't look at the person. Address the issue itself. Let it not be attacking the person. I have a question. How will you deal with conflicts when visitors are at your home? You have guests, your sisters visited. And then, well, I don't even know how he shows up. But of course, he brings about some kind of conflict. How do you deal with it? Your elder sister saw it. Beryl here saw it. Talk even your father was there. What will you do? Anyone with an answer? Tell us something. Yes.
He's the only one there, but my family is there.
Yes. Yeah. It's tough, right?
I was in that situation, it depends on the level of conflict. So kuna ile you just brush it off. Then kuna ile yenye hata nyinyi si mmeona.
Well, I really do not have a definite answer to that question, to be honest with you. But I think there are some that you will just have to overlook. Like, please don't dress down your spouse in front of your family. No matter how bad they have become or what they have done, it's easier for you to be quiet. Do not address the issue. Even if your sister is there, hey, you, hata wewe, just tell them, not now. Don't address it in front of them. And there's this thing called money, where maybe your dad has called you and asked for money. Or his mom keeps calling him for money. How do you deal with that? The best answer, when your mother calls you, please send me some money. Let your spouse send the money. If his mother calls and tells him he needs money, send the money. That way, that kind of cocooning and family or sijui my son ends automatically. They already know, there's no secret in that house. Anything to do with that money will always be, in fact, your mother-in-law will start calling you. They will stop calling him. And now you can sit around the table, discuss how much do we send, is it possible, it's not. Then say it's not possible to send if you're not sending. I want to speak about one final thing that nobody here said. It's called coitus in marriage. What's coitus, Caro? Yeah. I don't want to read 1 Corinthians 7, verse 3 to 5. I know everyone may have read this. It's a very common verse. It speaks about don't. So you know those things. Now, I want you to shift your mind a little. The most important sexual organ is the brain. Ulijua hiyo? Now you know. The husband's sexual performance does not depend on juju from Kitui or some heavy groundnuts or dragon fruits, stuff like that. It doesn't depend on uji power either. And the wife's sexual performance does not also depend on some hippie, or some nice facials, some flexibility to perform some impossible risky gymnastics. The husband's performs best when he is submitted to and he feels like the king, the lion king of the wife's savannah. When you submit to your husband, he actually feels like he's the king. That drives him crazy. It's as simple as that. When he feels he's in charge, that is a deal. So, did you know that nagging, degrading words can lead to temporary erectile dysfunction in some men? Did you know? I know you've heard about erectile dysfunction, right? You have heard about it. Research has actually shown that nagging and degrading words actually causes temporary erectile dysfunction in some men. You will think that what has changed in this house? You're here complaining. Someone is actually suffering. And it's an issue that you have caused. I'm sure it's something we can change going forward. Right? Think about it. I know we can do something about that. One other thing is the wife performs best in a secure environment, knowing that she is loved unconditionally and she is not competing with any other woman. Does that resonate with us? It does. The man is responsible to God to ensure that his wife gets this environment by assuring her of his unconditional love through words and through deeds, through his love and admiration. So it's the role of a man to also ensure that this environment is present by his deeds, because someone can tell you something, but his deeds are opposite, right? They can tell you, I love you very much, and then akifika usiku anakupiga teke. Is that love? No. Words and deeds need to match. So the woman is responsible to God to ensure that the husband gets such kind of an environment where he feels submitted to and supported, where he's given an opportunity to show leadership, where you protect his ego, where you don't deny him intercourse as a punishment, because that is a tool that many women use, by the way. Hiyo kitu inakuanga You deny for 1 week kwa sababu walikuwa wamenikasirisha, right? But it should not be a form of punishment. While acts of sex that endanger the partner are very unacceptable to God, it's a sign of greed. And it's seen as idolizing sex. When there are people with very extreme acts, right? But those ones, honestly, shows some kind of greed. And so there should be temperance in this area. And everything that you agree to do with your spouse should be one which is agreeable to everyone and respects the other person. So this is a discussion that you two must have. Now, as we conclude, I have just some good questions to ask on this area. Are you sexually attracted to your partner? This one I want an answer. Great, because if you are not, I'll tell you to reconsider this marriage. Because you surely must be attracted to your partner. If you're not, then there's no need to continue, because that attraction is key, very important in a marriage. Other important questions that you may not really have to answer. Is your partner a virgin? Does it matter? Have you discussed how each of you will communicate your sexual needs? If not, I think it's something that you must discuss. Have you discussed about the children that you want to have? Does the gender matter? How will you handle childlessness in your marriage? Those are very heavy issues that must be discussed so that you're very much aware about what you're getting into. What plans have you put in cases like those ones? What about contraceptives? I think it is very important that we speak about that, contraceptives. Please, if you have no plans of any pregnancy at this point in time, it's very important that you consider a contraceptive. please visit a healthcare provider who is going to give you a variety of what is very much best for you, and choose one before that wedding day. Okay? Very important. Please take note, it is important. Because I don't want to imagine you're going for honeymoon and then you come back and we are already planning a baby shower. And you're all over the place with, what do you call that, Caro? Talism, the one you spit everywhere. It is not fun. I want to encourage you to enjoy your marriage, the two of you first. For the longest, maybe I got married in 2013. My firstborn came in 2016. Please take your time, at least enjoy your life a little before you can factor in having someone else join your family, because it comes with responsibilities. Yeah. One final question. Have you made complete and full disclosure of your life to your partner? That's something you just need to think about, because secrets will kill trust and ultimately kill your marriage. So if there is anything that is still a secret to you, and you know for a fact that he's just going to discover, please just say it now. Okay? So make full disclosure. Let him also make full disclosure. There shouldn't be any surprises. If there is any issue that I'm dealing with, including sickness and stuff like that, I should be able to disclose my life fully so that you know what you're getting into. One last point on that part is please start something that you can sustain. If you know for a fact that you will not be able to, which one is an example, Caro? If you know you can't iron, if you know you can't iron, just stop, don't even start. Declare from day one, I don't iron.
The way we say it, just be you.
As I said, be you, I mean, be yourself. You are you, complete and wholesome as you are. Do not change yourself to suit someone else's things. If it is not in you, please declare it from day one. If you cannot, which one do I think about? There are particular things that maybe men want you to do for them. If you are the only, let me give you an example. Nobody cooks for my husband. My friend. Your husband will sit there waiting for wife to come from work to come and cook.
And there is food already.
And there is food on the table. Please.
Don't make him feel like honeymoon time we were here. When
And then
reality sets in,
you were here.
Just remain at your...
So think through your life clearly. Choose wisely. No checklist, tick, I do. The things you don't do, don't start.
And also let him learn to serve himself. When you're not home and the food is cooked and he doesn't like how that house help or the DM are served, it can be put there and he'll serve. You can even go to the sufuria and serve. So don't.
Exactly. Don't start what you can't finish. You will not start. It will become a big deal, a big conflict in that house. I don't even know.
You have a small baby and he's waiting for you to go and serve.
Set standards that you can run with them now and when you're 60 years old.
Yes. So I think that's a good punchline to end this discussion, right? So marital love is beautiful. It is you who will make it be that great. Make it count, because it's meant to last forever. Yeah? Imagine, I want you to be in love for the rest of your life until you die. Like until death do you part. Quite literally, you are in love to the last day. I really wish you that. Let God lead you and make sure that you succeed. Pray for yourself, pray for your partner, and even pray for your marriage. May God establish your marriage. Amen. That's it. Thank you.
my blessing are divine, oh. When I look around, oh, all I see now your hand, oh.
Oh my daddy, oh, when it's hour, you dey make us sweet, oh. This your grace, oh, in loud, oh, you dey speak for me, oh.
Your grace they overflow from my head down to my toes. Yanni, 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 yanni,